are here and we are going to give you guys our homeschool room tour.
This is my baby.
This is your baby? That's Lilo. We have a very small homeschool room. If you've seen any of our homeschool room tours in the past, not much has changed this year, but a little bit here and there. But I wanted to share with you guys our homeschool room and the few things that have changed and kind of how we like to have it set up. And it worked really good last year, so that's part of the reason why we didn't really do much change to it. So let me flip the camera and show you this homeschool room behind us. Okay, so here is our school room. This room, I think I've told you guys before, you know, how small it is, but we really make it work. I actually keep a baby gate up to keep the dogs and other people's kids out of our school room. But otherwise, it's a perfect little room. Like I said, about 7 by 11. We picked up these bookshelves at Walmart. There's 3 of them. There's 2 small ones and then the big one in the middle. I could have done 2 big ones, but because I wanted to split it up and have one right behind my desk, and there's a little card over there I'll show you in a second, you know, it worked better that way. We picked up the couch at Marshall's, picked up the rug at Ross. I think our chairs came from Marshall's, and the desks actually came from Walmart as well. So it was a very economical room. Our chalkboard, which we have up here, which we'll put either, like this was a quote that they had to memorize for history. I picked it up at Marshall's or Ross, the chalkboard. And then I found these little baskets at Hobby Lobby, and they were perfect because you can see this like gap between, because of the way the windowsill is, things kept falling back there. And so I found those little baskets and it worked perfect for just being able to put stuff in there without it falling back. I could hang them. They actually have little spots to hang, but we just set them right there. They have their diffuser, some pencils, some pins, some little knickknacks and pictures. Then we have some artwork that they'll tell me when they want to switch it out. We'll switch it out, and then, you know, it just gives them their little spot to display their artwork. And then they both have their computer, and then, like I said, their chairs. Even though there's 2 chairs at the spot, normally my daughter works here and my son works over at my desk, and then the extra chair I sit on behind them. So, but it works perfect. They each picked out which one they wanted. He got like a little white one. She got a blue kind of cheetah pattern one. Their desks are really dirty. I should have cleaned them first. But this is where they do their schoolwork, or my daughter will do her schoolwork. Normally I end up sitting on the couch, or like I said, on one of these roller chairs and kind of being behind whoever needs help. And then this rug is so nice because we lay down and sit on this rug a lot. When we're doing reading, I actually sit on the ground more than anything, and just will be working there. So it works good. And also the other nice thing is the rolly, the rolly little chairs. When we're sitting at the couch, we can throw our laptops on them and roll it up and then put your legs around it. And it works like a great little desk as well. So it comes in really helpful if we do need 3 computer spots. Then we have our bookshelves. Up here we have our Pledge of Allegiance and just kind of like our daily checklist for school, what we need to get done, how much time, and all of that. We were doing continents, so we have that. We have our big continent map right here that we picked up at Costco, and then we have the United States one down there. I have the alphabets up here, and I need to do a cursive one too, because they still are, my daughter's learning cursive, and sometimes it's helpful to be able to look at it. So I need to find that. This printable, I believe I got off Teacher Pays Teacher. I just printed it myself, cut it out, and put it up there. Most of my posters, like our Pledge of Allegiance, the continents, all of these vowels, capitals, I picked up off of Teacher Pays Teacher or Pinterest. I just found them for free and printed them out. Just a reminder of, you know, capitals and the sounds and the blends and stuff. So just kind of things to help them out. Some of the stuff will probably be coming down next year, and we'll be adding, you know, a little more higher grade level, you know, things, but for now that's the way it is. These are books that they just enjoy reading that we've used in different curriculums in the past, or devotional books, or, you know, her readers, or chapter books, just books that we enjoy. I have some of my business cards, and then we have this little box that says, "Be the change you want to see in the world." And we save our Christmas cards from our friends, as well as we have our one missionary that we pray for. And then we'll flip through and we can just pray for them as they decide who they want to pray for. And then when we get new Christmas cards next year, we'll stick them on there. And just as a reminder, you know, to pray for our friends and family. And then down here we have this cubby right here is my daughter's, and it has all of her schoolwork. This is all of her schoolwork. Like, it's so nice having the Teaching Textbooks 3.0 because of the fact that, you know, it's one less book, one less teacher manual, super simple. And then the Good and the Beautiful, everything's in the book. The teacher manual and everything is at this grade is still in there. So she has her teaching textbooks, and then her folders for science, for writing, for history are just in these little folders. And then she has some multiplication cards, and then her word challenge that go with Good and the Beautiful. And then these are the ones that she's finished. So that works there. She has a couple pencils and crayons, some extra devotional books and readers. These are the ones she's kind of working on, and these are extras. And then we keep their whiteboards for when we do spelling is right here as well. So they can grab those out real simple and easy. Down here, this is going to be all of our science in this book, this basket, and these books are science, and then this basket and these books, as well as the history game is right back here. And we just keep all of their science and history in this little cubby. It's so simple. So I love having not big, cumbersome curriculum. Then we have some chalk and some dry erase. And there I just knocked them all over. Dry erase pens, some extra math books. We thought about doing the Master Books Living Education Math. My son was doing it last year, and so I thought maybe we would try it. I got the books, and I like being able to have them be able to do independent work, and the Teaching Textbooks does that. So I bought the books, and they're actually still brand new sitting here, and I'll wait till we have like a curriculum fair and just sell them. This is not school related stuff. This is kind of just whatever, like he has his Pokemon cards in here, which really belong in his room, but it's supposed to be more or less art and craft stuff. So like coloring books or doodle pads, or, you know, like the different coloring books and stuff that they want to keep. And that's kind of what that is. This is just some extra note card holders. And then this is my son's cubby right here, as well as our spelling list. You want to say hi? So he has, sorry, let me stick that spelling list back there. So he has his little basket with his crayons, his kindergarten books that go with the Good and the Beautiful, his phonics cards, and then he has his math cards as well as some ABC scriptures. Here's his notebooks for history and science, and then his Good and the Beautiful language arts book. Sorry, and then his writing book as well too. He has his devotional and his bigger readers right here. And then this one is kind of just, again, these are extra readers for my son and for my daughter, just different chapter books or series. We have a couple of these little phonics things that really are for like when a friend comes over with little kids, we let them play with them. And then I have these wood tiles that if they don't want to do whiteboard, we also sometimes do where they can just spell them out with the wood tiles for spelling. And then his phonics cards, which actually belong up here. So that's kind of his spot. And then the extra books and stuff. This is just extra curriculum. This is the Matthew C. manipulatives, which I actually need to sell those. If anybody's interested, I need to sell those. Then these are just some phonics books that I picked up at Costco a few years ago. And there's just two different levels. There's a little art thing, and then the Hooked on Phonics reading program. And then these are all more readers, the different level readers. These are more school book types as far as like we have, you know, artists, we have history, we have biographies, math start books, Who is Jane Eyre, you know, this kind of stuff. This is definitely more school related. This is kind of the section that I pull our morning basket work from because these are definitely more educational. So this is kind of like our morning basket rotating books. And then we actually keep our morning basket right down here. Our devotions, our chapter books, our handwriting, some clipboards. We have I did a review or a whole thing on our morning basket. You guys can check that out in our curriculum one. So that's just our morning basket. And then I have some work stuff behind there. And I actually need to find a different basket for this one because it's too heavy and it tips. I need a taller one, I think. This is just my work stuff. I have a bunch of stuff that I have getting ready for our 5,000 subscriber giveaway, from Disney stuff to homeschool stuff to Young Living stuff. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, because once we hit that 5,000, there's a basket full of goodies that I've been sticking aside to give away. And then we have another one of my work spots, and then more of my work stuff. So these last three are my work things, and then the small one over there actually is two. And then up top here, we just have a cute "You Are My Sunshine" poster. I'll switch this out like at Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I put different little, things in there, but being it was summer, we have "You Are My Sunshine." We have this cool human anatomy of Batman. So if we're studying the body, we can go through and look at it. My husband found that. My cricket back there, little plant. This cool little temperature telling thing that we picked up at Ross or Marshall's. Same thing with the globe that we picked up at Ross or Marshall's. They have a little basket here that has all kinds of goodies in it. Their pencil sharpener along with a stapler, and then we just have this like antique stapler that we picked up like at Goodwill for like $1 just because it looked really cool. A sign that I've had for years that I picked up at Ross for $3. Their whole caddy of gel pens, and I think we picked this up at Ross too, and it was like $9 maybe for all the gel pens in the little case. So picked that up. And that's all we have up there. Since we have a science unit, we have a little science spot there. We have our American flag for doing the Pledge of Allegiance. And then the U.S. map. We have our our science board up here, which has like our definitions and everything for the good and the beautiful. A little handprint thing we did before we left San Diego. We totally did the touristy thing at the zoo. But I thought it was cool just to kind of remind us of how small our kids were when we moved. So I thought that was really cool. And I love giraffes, so that's why we picked giraffes. And then I have my whiteboard. I prefer the whiteboard versus a chalkboard just for less dust. And then I literally bought the board, I don't know, for like $10. And then I had some scrap wood that I literally framed it with, really quick and easy. We got our highlights because we're doing our mystery solve. And then I have all my oil stuff. Originally, I was going to put their schoolwork in this cart so we could kind of wheel it like wherever we were working if we wanted to do the dining room. But it just became a pain, and so I ended up putting them, in their little cubbies here. And this became my work one, which I don't move it. I could have actually bought like a bookshelf, one more to match this. But since I already had this, I just kept it. And then this is all my work stuff, printers, all my oily reference books and stuff. We have the stool here because a lot of times my son, if he's using the whiteboard, will want to stand on that. And so, he'll stand on that to reach the whiteboard and write stuff. And then I have my work area where I keep track of my team and all my oily stuff. Or like I said, my son will sit here and do his work here. And it's the same thing, like I have my little notebook and everything, and we have the same little metal thing here so stuff doesn't fall. So that's it. That's how we do our school day. I love my curtains. I picked them up at Marshall's, I think it was. And then I made an oil sign up there and picked up the pillows at Hobby Lobby that say "Squeeze the Day" because I am on the team Lemon Droppers with Young Living, and so since it's a lemon theme, that kind of goes with that. But that is our homeschool room, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I'm going to spin around and give you one more view of the whole room. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed that tour. So it's definitely nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. It kind of just goes to show, like, honestly, I think our master closet is about the same size or possibly bigger. If that helps you guys understand like how big this room is, like our master bedroom closet, I think is a little bit bigger than this. So, or about the same size. So it's not a very big room, but it gets the job done. And it just kind of shows you, again, you can kind of carve out a small space and use it in multiple ways, because like I said, I work from in here. I have all my business, my work stuff here, as well as we do all of our homeschooling here. And it's still comfortable to use. Like you can still use the couch and relax in there and use it as a quiet reading spot, even when it's not being used as the homeschool room. So it really is a great multifunctional, multi-purpose room that we really have enjoyed. So I eventually want to paint it. I have other things that I want to do, but I just don't have the time to do it. And because it works the way it is, we're just keeping it. And yeah, that's our homeschool room. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have a homeschool room tour that you did of your homeschool room, put it in the comments below with the link, because I love watching homeschool room tours. So if you've come across one or you've done one that you really thought was great, please put it in the comment box below with the link to the video, because I will be sure to check that out. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more homeschool videos. I do homeschool, I do essential oils, we talk about traveling, we talk about family, life on a farm, and all kinds of fun things. So be sure to join us and yeah, see what we have going on in our little neck of the woods. Thanks for watching and have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye. All right, guys, so we are literally driving back from camping. I finally got some cell phone service and am able to record this and upload it so I can share with you guys the winner of our Teaching Textbooks 3.0 giveaway. So I figured rather than showing my face, I'm going to show you this beautiful view that we're looking at. We've got some beautiful clouds and storms. But the winner of our Teaching Textbooks 3.0 year-long subscription giveaway is Tia Hendricks Warren. You are the winner. Teaching Textbooks or myself will be contacting you to make sure that you can claim your prize. And I'm so happy for you guys. Be sure to stick around with our channel. If we haven't hit 5,000, like I said, I haven't had service in a couple days. If we haven't hit 5,000, we are really close. We will have more giveaways and fun things. So be sure to stick around and join us. And we will see you guys all real soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.
Father, come, breathe breath in me. I'm in the shadow of your wings, overcome by everything. I need your hand, your